Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach .NET Core step by step tutorial. We have to discuss about the concept of encapsulation. Encapsulation, I hope you all study that. Simply we have look at the concept of encapsulation. Data hiding. Data hiding means necessary data will show to the people, unnecessary data we have hiding. There is a purpose of encapsulation. Only necessary data we will show to the people, unnecessary data we are hiding, right? A good example of the washing machine, right? Only we have to show to the people how to on the machine, how to do the basic functionality on everything to the people. Unnecessary data mean how the electricity works, other stuff how to works another functionality. That's all the stuff we are hiding, right? That's a good example of the washing machine, right? So now let's moving to the practical, right? So this encapsulation things how to do in our .NET Core. Now I am going to open our .NET. So I have installed the .NET 2019, Visual Studio 2019. You must install this one, okay? So now here create a new project. Right, now here I am going to select as console application .NET Core, right? Click next. Now here I am going to create an encapsulation. Create project. Location I have leave it as it is. Now the project you have to, it takes some time to create your project. Now your project has been created successfully. You can see here the defaultly hello world has been created, right? Now what I am going to do is here I am going to create I had this programming class which is a defaultly created, right? This is a programming class, it defaultly created. Now I am going to go to create another class. So this class is open, close it. Now I am going to create another class, right? So here we have to write class, right? Here class, we have to give the name employee, right? You can create the class name any name, right? So I just create as employee class, open the bracket and close bracket. Inside the employee class I am going to create the variable, public variable int employee number, right? Okay, now here we have to put the get and set method, right? After that we have to write public int basic salary, right? That's the thing. Two things we have created here. Okay, now here I am going to calculate the one, right? So here I just calculate I have created another function public, you have to write salary increment, right? We have to create the function, right? This one should be the return type, so we have to put it as int here, right? So open curly bracket and close curly bracket to close the function, right? So here first what I am going to do is here I am going to create the condition if employee number greater than 500, return 20,000, 50,000. Let's put it as 50,000. All right. Else return this one should be 30,000, right? So what I did here is the employee number. What is the employee number you are entered here? there are, if you are looking at the company, there are many employees are working on the particular company. Each employee has a unique identification number. So if the employee number above 500, the salary which is providing to the company 50,000, below 500 company will be provide the salary 30,000, right? This is the company rules. So let's how to now the function how to work. Okay, now the function how to work on the main method, right? So here employee, here we have to write, we have to create the object emp equal new employee, right? Now we have created the object of the class. This is the class. This class we have to get it here inside the main method. We have to run this in order to run the programming. Now we have to create the object as emp. It's an object. Okay, we have to use the keyword new to create the new object. Now how to call this class, this variable, right? Dot employee number equal, I am going to put it here as 502. Now I am going to print the application whether it is working or not. Let me check. Console.writeLine. So we have to write inside the console.writeLine, we have to write this one, this class emp dot salary increment, right? Now here you can check here and calculation. Now what the output will be displayed. Okay, if the employee salary you are entered here as 502, so what happens is it will be returning the 50,000 of the salary. Here it will be written as 50,000 salary. Okay, that's the thing we have to display. Okay, very basic salary calculation we are display here. Okay, now imagine how the encapsulation work over here. So now you can see here without encapsulation. Now here you are entered the employee number over here, right? Okay, now you are only the entered. Okay, now here if you want to check the answer, you can't. Here this number, what is the number you are entered, the employee number, here you have to call it here, right? Now you get it will be emp employee number, right? It's a public this one. Right, this is not a function. Now you have to write here employee number. Now here you will be able to see. Now you can here employee number also you could see, and the balance your salary will be here, you will be able to see. Okay, now if you encapsulate this one, so how to encapsulate this one? Here when you are I am only given when the employee number entered, they can't see, only they see only the salary increment only, the salary, what is the employee number entered here, it will not show on the console, right? So how to do the task is, here you have to put it as a private. In my last tutorial I explained these two things, right? Private means it will be, if you call in here, it will be the security, it will be data ID. Okay, if you call it here private, it will show the error. Okay, only you will be able to view the data only, you will be able to enter the data only. Set means receiver of the data, get means send the data, right? We can't send the data. Okay, only the receive. Okay, what the employee number you are entered here, it will only be receiving, right? It won't be show. Okay, only this show the salary increment only. Now it show the error here. Now if you are put it here, it will be show error. This is the encapsulation part, right? It hiding something else, right? Only you will be able to enter the employee. After that you won't be able to see your employee number. Okay, good example of when you go to the ATM machine, you will be you just insert your ATM card into the machine. The machine will ask you to enter the account holder password. if you enter the relevant password, it won't will be display your password into the actual ATM machine. But the same thing there will be encapsulate, right? The same thing here as we have to encapsulate like this. Okay, this is, imagine this is employee number. It won't be here. Only here, so here only we have to get it. Sorry, here we will be receive the password. It won't be show. Okay, that's why we have to put it like this. Okay, this is the essential way you have to write the programming. Okay, this is how we have to write the program, right? Okay, this is how we have to write. Okay, now let we again we have to check, right, output. Now imagine I'm going to change the employee number as 200. What will be the output now? Sorry, not here, 202. What's the output now? Let me, can you imagine? Now returns as 30,000 because this is the below 500, so it will be not the, this condition will be failure, it will be go below. What is the else we are returning? 30,000, it will be display, right? It's simple program we return, right? This is the very simple stuff. Here if you are put it to the private over here, you can check here whatever, here it will be show there, you can't input the data here. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, only we have to mostly we have to input, only we have to get also we have to put the private, okay, for the encapsulation purpose, right? We only the here we only input the data, we can't show the input here, only we can input only, the output we can't show. Okay, that's why you have to put the private here. This is the good example of encapsulation. When you are work on this one, the private access here you have to put, okay, out the get and set method work. This is a good example, right? Don't worry about this, all the source code I will provide in my website, tutorsfunny.com website. Thank you for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.